Hey, it's John Day, and look where we are. Beautiful Universal Orlando City Walk. So I figured, hey, while I'm here in Universal Orlando, I might as well, guys, go ahead and show you guys what Universal City Walk looks like. I know the parks are what you see a lot, but I just kind of wanted to show you what goes on in City Walk. It's free, just like Disney Springs and the other places. This is the place to hang out. After hours, before you go to the park, let's take a tour. Okay, so what you'll first notice when you walk in is where everybody's taking photos. That's the Universal Orlando Resort sign. Let's zoom in a little bit on that so we can take a look at what that looks like for you guys. That's going to be a great photo op for you. It's iconic. It was gone for a little while before, but now it's back. And if you look over here, right to the left of that is the famous Bubba Gump shrimp. Now, last night for the first time, I saw a shrimp outside waving at people, which I thought was absolutely amazing. Um, and also right here at the entrance, you're going to have a theater. Now, you're going on vacation. Are you looking to go to see a movie? Maybe, maybe not. But like this week, the parks have closed a little bit early. So, they were closing at 6 o'clock at Islands of Adventure, 5 o'clock because of HHN for Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. So maybe you'd catch a movie. They've got a lot of great movies at Cinemark. It's great. Currently, as you can see, they're promoting Five Nights at Freddy's. So this is kind of like your entrance. When you come in, you're going to come off of this moving walkway over here. That's going to bring you from the trams. When you get off the bus, you get out of your car, whatever you do, you're going to have to go through a big security. And everyone goes, it looks like it's intense, but it's actually pretty easy to get through. But then you're going to come into this main area, and we'll keep on walking towards down towards City Walk and then down towards the entrance of the parks. Okay, so now we're underneath the bridge that was at Universal Orlando sign. And what do we have? None other than the most important thing you can possibly have on your trip here at Universal Orlando, a Starbucks. Now that Starbucks gets extremely busy, but it is a nice thing if you forget to get Starbucks at your hotel or if it's just a little bit too busy. It's great to grab a coffee on the way in. They do have underneath here, they have, a little merch stand that you can buy some stuff from. These fans that have the mist and the fan onto it. And we'll just kind of keep walking, because right here there's just a little bit of different stuff. You have a little surf shop here where you can go in if you forgot sunglasses or you need some swim stuff. That's going to be your surf shop. What is the most important thing over here for me is going to be, we're going to walk over to it. It's going to be this concierge area. So you have questions about your tickets. You have questions about what's going on in the parks that day. You just have questions about anything. You're going to want to go right here to this concierge. And they're going to be able to answer all of your questions. They're really awesome. They're great, great team members. So please make sure you know this is here. And it's a great place to come ask all of your questions. The next piece of Universal City Walk we have tucked behind here is a Cold Stone. And if you've ever had Cold Stone, you know it's absolutely amazing, especially on a hot day. I'm trying to be in the shade as much as possible today because it is so hot. But this is a great place to have some ice cream and just really cool off. You can go inside, you can sit outside, but it's nice. The wind is nice over here. And right next to that, they also have some more guest services areas for questions. They have restrooms. They have a lot going on over here for that. And then right next to that, a Red Oven Pizza Bakery. This place actually has some of the best pizza. We're gonna sneak around so we can get a good look at the sign here. But they actually have some of the best pizza, I think, in City Walk. We get it all the time. It's absolutely unbelievable. But they have you covered, even for breakfast. We're gonna go right across here. Most of you will know what this is. It's a Cinnabon. So the Cinnabon is gonna be absolutely amazing. As always, it's open as all the hours that you need. It's open before, after. It's got a cool photo shoot here with a surf thing. Some people walking up take a photo right now. But yeah, this is a normal Cinnabon. It's gonna clog your arteries. It's gonna be amazing, and you're gonna love it. And so this is open. Oh, it already smells so good, you guys. So right here, it's right across the street from the Red Bakery Oven. And as you walk down from City Walk, you can see it's right over here. As people are taking photos, I'm not going to get in their photos, but we're going to take a look at what they have upstairs before I continue to show you what is downstairs in City Walk. Okay, so here we are on top of the bridge. Universal sign is right below us. You can see all of Universal City Walk going around. This is going to be up the escalator. It looks like they're having a private event over here, but they do have the Cocoa Club if you want to go dancing at night. But it looks like they're having a private event because they have it blocked off today. So we're going to stay away from that. But up here, some of your normal resort food, some of the food here in City Walk is going to be quite expensive. So you might need to just get something super easy and cheap. So this Bayo, Ben Bayo is unbelievable. It has a little, I guess they're Bayos, what they're called, but they're really, really good if you've ever had those. And then over here, we're just gonna catch all three because it's a little busy over there. It's right at lunchtime. But we have a Moe's, we have a Panda Express, you have a Burger King. So this is gonna be, you have outside seating over here. This is gonna be, if you don't, you can't spend $100 on a meal every time, you know. So this is gonna be the spot for you to come to get something a little bit cheaper than normal here right in City Walk, which I think is a great option because of how expensive things are. I think that this is going to be a really good option for you, especially when you have a large family. It can get rather expensive to go to some of these other restaurants, like even Red Oven Pizza Bakery can be quite expensive. So this is a good spot over here. I wish we could go over here, but it does look like they're having a private event. But that over there is where the escape room is. It's where obviously the Red Coconut Club is at. So there's a lot of things over there that you can go to. And yeah, I think this is a really cool area up here. As you can see, there's like no one here. So it is a great place to come hang out, especially if you just need a little space. City Walk isn't too busy right now, as you can tell, because everyone's in the parks waiting in rides. It's a Saturday, so the parks are quite busy because not only are tourists here, but locals are here as well. But this is just a cool spot. As you can see, right ahead of me is Islands of Adventure. I can see the Hulk. I can see Velocicoaster. Okay, if I look really squint my eyes, I can also see Hogwarts. So great spot to hang out. I think this is really cool. You're just hanging out on a nice, cool day. Today is not such a great day to hang out because it's a little humid, but usually if it's got a nice little breeze or it's nighttime and you're done with the parks and you just want to come hang out, it's a great spot to go to. So don't forget, it's right up the escalator, right next to Red Oven Bakery. And, it's very easy to get to. It's really awesome. So come check it out. Okay, now as we walk further, there's a couple more places to eat. Cowfish, which is actually where I just had lunch. You know what Cowfish is? They got sushi, they got burgers, they got burger sushi, which is something that you might want to take a look at. But yeah, Cowfish is a great place to eat. And then one of my go-tos I've talked about in a previous video, and that's Vivo. Vivo is only open for dinner, so keep that in mind. But it is unbelievable Italian food. They make their pasta daily. It's just a great place. It can be one of those more expensive places. You do need a reservation for Vivo, but it is an incredible place to eat here at City Walk. Now we're going to come back behind the Coca-Cola. This here it's short. If you go straight, that's going to take you to Islands of Adventure. We're going to go to the right and check out everything that's, if you're heading towards Universal Studios Orlando. You have the Universal Studios store right here. That's going to be, I think, the biggest Universal Studios store here in the whole property. It's ginormous. It has everything you can need. Of course, they're obviously focusing on Halloween Horror Nights right now. So that's going to be one of the things they have. They're also going to have a lot of the Villain Con International, all that Villain Con stuff. This is the raid that you get when you do Villain Con. So you can kind of buy that as a souvenir as well. People say it's heavy. I didn't feel like it was that heavy. It's a cool little option here. You're going to have a bunch of little shops over here with sunglasses. You're going to have, sunscreen. You're going to have just a bunch of little different things over here as well. So there's a lot of options as you're walking down here, things you forget, but also merch. Like that whole stand right over here is all Halloween Horror Nights. So that's one that, if you don't want to wait in the long lines inside, you can. They got little drink areas. Again, we're still walking and the Universal store is still happening. So you know what? A little tip and trick. If you're trying to get from the middle of the city walk, you're going towards Universal, and that's where we were just at. You can actually walk through the entire store and then come out right here, get a little AC. It's nice on a super hot day. As you can see, you can get to those different places that I just showed you from upstairs here as well. They also have a Menchie's for some frozen yogurt. You want to get a tattoo? They got a tattoo. Go ahead and get you a tattoo while you're at Universal. It could be absolutely amazing. And that's just right up these stairs over here. You would just walk right up all these stairs here, and that's where all of that is at. So really, really cool. On top of that, right next to this, you have the one, the only Voodoo Donuts. This place, if you've never been, has incredible, crazy donuts. It's really awesome. There's Mr. Voodoo Donut himself. If you love donuts, you're going to love this spot. It's absolutely amazing. And again, they have all this stuff. Now, Speaking of Voodoo Donuts, let me show you one little secret that we have right over here, and that is the Voodoo Donuts mobile pickup. So you can actually order your donuts on the mobile app, and you can pick them up right here. So we're gonna walk over here. It's currently closed, but you can pick up your donuts right here at Voodoo Donuts mobile order pickup. Currently it's closed, so I don't know why. Maybe it's just not that busy today, but if they get a lot of orders or they're busy, they'll put your donuts right here. Come pick them up. It's great. It's a little way when the line is long to get past all that. So Voodoo Donuts must do. All right, so as you continue walking past Voodoo Donuts, this is the NBC Sports Grill and Brew. It's a really cool place to watch a game if you're here. It is Saturday, so a lot of college sports are going on right now. It's really huge. The food is really good. It's not that expensive. They have plenty of places to sit. This thing spans all the way over there towards Voodoo Donut. So it spans a lot. They'll even play games out here on the main screen, so that's really cool. But this is going to be a great place to eat as you walk through. And it's going to be right near Universal Orlando. So we're going to walk over there and talk about a couple things before you get into the park. All right, so here we are, the picture that everybody wants right in front of the Universal Globe. It is still not moving, and I'm trying to figure out if that may be because they want people to get the perfect picture, because everybody would always wait until it came around. But it's right here on the bridge. You're just walking to Universal Studios. You can see the entrance right there. That's the park. Now, if you zoom in, if I zoom in, you can see right there, all that, that's just not fun fog. That's actually mist. So if it's a hot day like it is today, that's going to be the place that you want to go and cool off for a minute. It's cool. You're under a globe. You're in the middle of City Walk. And then you just have on this bridge this beautiful view of the water. So the boats can come from that side or come from Sapphire Falls. You see the boats right out here. I'll show you if I can zoom in just a little bit. Those are the boats that can take you from Sapphire Falls, from Hard Rock, from Royal Pacific. But it's just such a beautiful view here over the water. So this is one of my favorite spots. But you know this is the money shot. And then as you keep on walking, the entrance to Universal is right here. We won't go any further. There's a lot of photos being taken right now. So, yeah, so that's going to be what it looks like when you come through. Look, we're going to catch a boat, guys. We're going to catch a boat. Let me zoom out. There's the boat. When it's a nice breeze and it's cool outside, that's the transportation. So that's the side here when you're coming over to Universal Studios, and then we will go back over to Square One, and I'll show you what it looks like walking into Islands of Adventure from City Walk. Okay, so here we are back at the Coca-Cola area. That's your true north. So again, you go to the right, that's going to be Universal Studios, and if you go straight, this is going to go towards Islands of Adventure. So we're going to walk towards Islands of Adventure, and I'm going to show you some of the things they have over here. The Coca-Cola thing does have some snacks, and obviously Coca-Cola and different things like that. One of the things that most people just skip because it's kind of off to the side is the Universal Legacy Store. This is going to have some cool paraphernalia. It's going to have the original Hagrid's concept car with the sidecar and the motorcycle and all that stuff. So it's a really cool place to hang out. Here's a better view of that club that we can't go to because they're having a private event right now. But it's really cool if you go up there. Again, they have that escape room up there as well. But yes, the Universal Legacy Store is going to be where it's at. And then right behind that is going to be Antojitos. And I've not eaten there before because every time I come, it's been super packed. But that's a Mexican restaurant. People apparently love it or hate it. That's what you get. So Antojitos is going to be one that you might want to try. And we have this huge courtyard. And right next to that, I actually had this last night. And I love this spot. But if you're in the mood for some real wood burn, I guess you would say, wood grilled steak, Big Fire's it. Now, it's pricey. Don't come in here thinking you can just get away with a cheap dinner. It's not going to work. They have a s'mores dessert, so they bring like a fire to your table. You can make s'mores, which I think is really cool. But that's all. Like, we're going to wide out a little bit. That's all this huge courtyard. You see the Coca-Cola area over there where we just came from, and then they have a splash pad over here for the kids. This is a cool little area as you're walking towards Universal Islands of Adventure. Okay, and same over here, they're gonna have a lot of little shops. I'm gonna walk through this part a little bit quicker than I have the other ones because there is a lot of copyright that can go on with all the music that they have going on here. But they have a lot of shops over here. Again, these are a godsend, are these misters with the fan. But the big thing they have over here are two things as you're walking to Islands of Adventure. One, the one and only Margaritaville. Jimmy Buffett, may he rest in peace. Sad to have seen him go, but this is his legacy. So, yes, music is a legacy, but so is this. So, this is the Margaritaville. You can make a reservation. They have a great patio. It's a really cool place to hang out and have a few drinks. But if you just want to have some drinks, right across the street is the Lone Palm Airport, is what they call it. But that's technically Jimmy Buffett's plane, and I'm doing air quotes on that. Um, and so that's where you can just come, have a drink, hang out, and enjoy your time. It's a little warm for me to be just sitting outside right now, but some people it doesn't bother them. So I think that that's a really cool place to do that. And we're not going to walk all the way over here just because it's a better view from here. But as you can see, we're right over the bridge, same bridge that we were before. I'll try to get a shot of what that looks like from the other side. So as you can see, we were over there when we were at Universal Studios. Now we're here. And as you walk across the front of the water, you have Hard Rock, you have concerts, obviously it's Hard Rock Cafe, and then the Chocolate Emporium. Now the Chocolate Emporium has the craziest milkshakes you'll ever have. They have put a full piece of cake on top of the milkshake. So you have to eat a full piece of cake and drink a whole milkshake. It's pretty intense. So let's see if we can't catch this boat coming by and maybe get some waves from some of the people going to either Sapphire Falls or Royal Pacific, one of those. We're gonna give them a little bit of a wave here, see if we can't get a wave back. Hey guys, enjoy your boat ride. It looks so fun and relaxing. So yeah, that's a great way to go. And then obviously you got Islands of Adventure this way, and then you have the iconic lighthouse. So yeah, so that's going to be what it looks like walking over to Islands of Adventure. Each entrance of each park has a place to buy express pass and some of the other things that you might need for getting into the park. All right, so there you have it. That was just a quick tour of City Walk. Thought it'd be kind of fun to see because you don't get to see that a lot. I think people do some live streams on City Walk, but just kind of walking around and actually being able to see what everything is. And then when you come, you can kind of check the video back out and know which way to go, where everything's at. Man, that view is so amazing. I love this place. So again, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any theme park content. And as the bright sun comes down on me, remember, happiness is just a theme park away.